NBC. The 1996 NBA Finals.
Of course, the presence of Ron Harper means that Michael Jordan now does not have to work as hard in defending Gary Payton. Also, the Bulls want to keep Rodman on Kemp as much as possible. Nevertheless, Chicago has to start forcing turnovers again and get some fast break baskets.
Seattle, good start. Fight the crowd, get him back. 25 shots for Shawn Kemp, and run, take advantage of conditioning.
And this crowd much livelier than we saw in games 1 and 2 here in Chicago. The opening tip controlled by the Bulls. The crowd actually trying to get itself into it during the playing and singing of the national anthem. They began the chant early on during the singing of the anthem. Here it's Harper blocked by Payton. Shot clock at 7. We are just underway in Game 6. Pippen to the drive. We did not see that in Game 5. Dennis Rodman very quiet in Game 5 in Seattle. Michael Jordan. He knew on the release. He began.
You mentioned Scottie Pippen getting the ball with the shot clock winding down. There's 7 seconds on the shot clock. Michael decides not to drive it. See what he's got with the jump shot first. As the Chicago bench glad to see.
Poise, the confidence and determination evident for the Sonics today.
Scottie Pippen. And now Pippen. Scottie Pippen is playing hurt with bad ankles and bad back, sore knee. Has had a very difficult series. His shot only from way out. The tip missed one. Bulls with a 14-12 lead on the Sonics. Scottie Pippen in a discussion with Hugh Evans. Here's a three-point shot by Scottie Pippen to end his drought in that department. And watch the work off the offensive boards. First Jordan, he goes wide of the mark, and Rodman puts it home. So the Bulls feeling better about things in this first quarter. They lead by 2.
On the fast break, get the ball to Payton, get the ball to Ridley.
Kukoc from the shot clock running down.
2. Seattle had a chance to go for the victory. Scottie Pippen continues to play perfect basketball.
Defending the bigger Sam Perkins will step in front for the steal to start one of the fast breaks and one of the rare ones for Chicago, as they have not had very many. But Scottie Pippen right here in the middle of the floor, nobody coming up to stop him. Michael Jordan running this lane and wide man over here, and Scottie Pippen just making the right play with the perfect bounce pass to finish off the fast break.
And their good ball movement by Chicago continues. They've got 10 baskets and 8 assists, and the people in Chicago are ecstatic.
Well, this crowd has been to Coach Jordan. On the floor, beautiful pass.
Drawing the attention of the defense, getting up in the air, finding Kerr wide open, and the crowd, you could feel it in the tone. They wanted Steve to make that, and he really put a beautiful arc on that shot to get the first one. And Michael is so in tune anytime around the basket, feeling the defense, finding the open man, and Scottie Pippen appreciates that kind of basketball.
Contact, no call, but Longley got it to Jordan. Here's Jordan. Able to elevate, and another Seattle turnover. They've been sloppy with the ball. It leads to Pippen. 9 points for Scottie Pippen, and the Sonics want to talk it over. Jordan able to break it up. Harper protecting the ball. With the tip, and the Bulls are rolling. Just under 2 minutes to go, first half. And again, the Bulls Cardinals force the Sonics into a turnover.
Pippen's defense is just spectacular tonight. He's everywhere. He doesn't get any credit that time, but he forced that turnover. So nice to see Scotty back on top of his game. They open up with Peyton and Kemp handling the ball.
Open shot for Hopper.
I don't know how that was not a traveling violation on Peyton.
And still hits the three. Forget about the shoelaces. There you see it. Dragging the right foot.
But that crowd right now is so ready.
Hopper way off. Dennis Rodman, who's been quiet the last two games, has certainly had an impact here tonight. Hawkins broken out. And here's Pippen leading the 3-on-2 as they spread the floor. Pippen for Rodman on the right. And a catch.
Nobody gets a body on him. Frank Frykowski loses him right on the doorstep. Dennis Rodman finishing one off. And then you get the rare 3-on-2 fast break that you don't normally see. You see 3-on-1s, 2.
A 15-point lead.
The pass by Dennis Rodman, who's been doing everything here in the third. This has just become a clinic for Chicago at the basket.
Here's Kerr over. A three for Steve Kerr. On the front line. Kukoc from the Tony Kukoc.
Working the triple post. You see the action away from the ball. The antithesis of what Seattle does. The split on the ball side, the screen down on the weak side. Everybody involved for the Chicago Bulls.
Leading 75-63. Open shot. Pippen able to scoop it up.
Second shot.
A terrific comeback team in these playoffs. When they played as the leader, they've been sacred.
Oh, Dennis Rodman with the one-hand rebound for his 17th, and he drew the foul, number 5, on Kemp.
Dennis Rodman. Unbelievable how he works and has a nose and has a feel for where shots are going to come. And Seattle just cannot get a body on him.
Receiving an ovation as he sits down with 18 rebounds and again 11 on the offensive boards to equal an NBA Finals record. Shot clock at 5. Pippen will take place on the floor here at the United Center. The Michael Jordan comeback will be complete. Here is Jordan kicking it out. Pippen. We are just under 1 minute. 87-75, and we're in the final second. The Chicago Bulls have won the 95-96 NBA championship. And the presentation of the championship trophy in just a moment. An emotional moment for Michael Jordan. The tears are flowing. We'll be talking with Michael in just a few moments, and I would think there is a tie-in with his late dad on this Father's Day, 1996.
Bob, Michael, I know that the first one was sweet, but how much sweeter was this one?
Well, you know, I can't even put it in words. My father's that's what it means to me. I know he's watching. To my wife and to my kids, and to my mother, my brothers and sisters. This is for Daddy. I'm very happy for him.
Now, you had said my Michael, that of all the accomplishments that you've made, that this may be the accomplishment? Why?
Well, this goes right up there to having my kids. My kids are the most important things to me, my wife, my family. But next to them, this is going to mean a lot to me because of what it symbolizes, which is my father on Father's Day. It means it means a big deal to me.
Now, you remember just a couple of years ago that early flight to Indiana where it all started. Now, all of a sudden, it looks like this is a culmination.
It's been a long road. It started from scratch. I had a lot of support from my teammates, from my family. I'm just happy for the city of Chicago. I'm sorry I was out for 18 months, but I'm happy I'm back to bring a championship back to Chicago.